In the wild, beauty often masks a lethal secret. The most vibrant, dazzling colors are not an invitation, but a stark warning, a silent, chilling message that screams, "Stay away," or face the deadly consequences. Ultra-realistic cinematic macro shot of a bright blue poison dart frog sitting on a leaf in the Amazon rainforest. Glowing raindrops, dark misty background, dramatic lighting, 16:9. Text overlay, poisoned beauty. Meet the poison dart frog, a living jewel of the Amazon rainforest. Don't let its miniature size, often no bigger than a paperclip, fool you. This tiny amphibian is one of the most toxic creatures on Earth. Its skin, a mesmerizing canvas of neon blues, radiant yellows, and fiery oranges, is not for show. It's a billboard advertising its lethality. This phenomenon, known as aposematism, is nature's way of saying, "I am dangerous." Predators learn to associate these brilliant colors with a foul taste, or, in this case, a swift death, ensuring the frog's survival. The frog itself doesn't produce the poison. It masterfully bioaccumulates toxins from its diet of specific ants, mites, and other small invertebrates. This borrowed venom, a potent cocktail of lipophilic alkaloids, is secreted through its skin. The golden poison frog, a particularly notorious species, carries enough batrachotoxin on its back to kill 10 grown men or 20,000 mice. Indigenous tribes of the Amazon have long understood this power, carefully brushing the tips of their hunting darts against the frog's back to envenom them, a testament to the creature's deadly reputation. Imagine a predator tempted by this colorful morsel, making a fatal mistake. The toxin rapidly attacks the nervous system, preventing nerves from transmitting impulses, leading to muscle contractions, paralysis, and ultimately, heart failure. It is a swift and unforgiving end, a harsh lesson in respecting nature's most conspicuous warnings. Cinematic macro shot of a bright yellow and blue poison dart frog on a wet jungle branch. Close-up of its glossy skin, realistic rain effect, dark green background, 16:9. Overlay text, the lethal warning. Not all dazzling displays in the animal kingdom signify inherent danger. Some are as brilliant illusion, a life-saving masquerade. Enter the world of butterflies, where deception is an art form refined over millions of years. The viceroy butterfly, for instance, is a masterpiece of mimicry. It bears a striking resemblance to the toxic monarch butterfly, whose vibrant orange and black wings serve as a well-known warning to birds and other predators. The monarch feeds on milkweed plants as a caterpillar, storing a bitter, heart-stopping poison called cardenolide glycosides that makes it unpalatable. Birds that dare to eat a monarch experience violent sickness and quickly learn to avoid any butterfly with that specific color pattern. The viceroy, which is perfectly edible, cashes in on the monarch's fearsome reputation. By evolving to look nearly identical, it tricks predators into leaving it alone. This is known as Batesian mimicry, where a harmless species imitates a dangerous one. But the deception doesn't stop there. In some cases, multiple poisonous species evolve to resemble each other, like the heliconius butterflies of the Amazon. These different species share similar Mullerian mimicry rings, adopting a common pattern of red, yellow, and black. This strategy reinforces the warning signal for predators, as a single bad experience with any member of the group teaches them to avoid all butterflies with that appearance. It's a collective defense system, a shared language of color, that enhances the survival of all participating species. This hypnotic dance of color and pattern is a constant evolutionary arms race, a silent, beautiful war waged on delicate wings, proving that in nature, sometimes the greatest weapon is the power of suggestion. Cinematic, ultra-realistic macro of a bright red and black butterfly resting on a leaf, soft glowing light, jungle background blurred. Detailed wings with poison-like patterns, 16:9. Overlay text, the master of deception. Deep within the leaf litter and undergrowth of the Americas, a vivid pattern spells out a deadly rhyme. Red touches yellow, kills a fellow. Red touches black, friend of Jack. This simple mnemonic is a desperate attempt to distinguish the lethally venomous coral snake from its harmless mimics. Like the milk snake or king snake, the coral snake's body is a stunning sequence of bright red, yellow, and black bands, a beautiful but terrifying code. Unlike vipers that inject venom through long, hinged fangs, the coral snake belongs to the Elapidae family, alongside cobras and mambas. It possesses a powerful neurotoxin delivered through small, fixed fangs at the front of its mouth. To envenomate its prey or a potential threat, it must bite and hold on, almost chewing to ensure the venom is effectively delivered. Once injected, the toxin works insidiously, disrupting the connection between the brain and the muscles. Initial symptoms may be subtle, but they soon progress to slurred speech, double vision, and muscular paralysis. Ultimately, it leads to respiratory failure as the diaphragm and chest muscles cease to function. The vibrant coloration is the snake's primary defense, a bold declaration of its capabilities that deters most predators. It rarely bites humans unless provoked or handled, preferring to flee from confrontation. But for any creature that fails to heed the warning encoded in its brilliant stripes, the encounter will be its last. The coral snake is a living, slithering testament to how nature uses beauty not for attraction, but as an unambiguous symbol of death. Ultra-realistic cinematic close-up of a coral snake slithering on jungle leaves, vibrant red, yellow, and black stripes glowing under sunlight. Sharp detail, horror documentary lighting, 16:9. Overlay text, the color code of death. For some creatures of the wild, color is not a static warning, but a dynamic weapon, a flashing, disorienting tool used for defense, intimidation, and survival. Many lizards across the globe have mastered this art, but few are as dramatic as those found in the dense jungles of the Amazon or the arid landscapes of Australia. Consider the frill-necked lizard. When threatened, it doesn't just rely on camouflage. In a split second, it erects a large circular frill around its neck, a startling umbrella of brightly colored skin, often patterned with shades of orange, red, and yellow. This sudden, dramatic increase in size, combined with a hissing sound and a wide-open mouth, is pure shock and awe tactics. The goal is to startle and confuse a predator long enough for the lizard to make its escape, often by running away on its hind legs. Other lizards, like chameleons, use their famous color-changing abilities not just for camouflage, but for communication. The rapid shift from a calm green to a vibrant, aggressive pattern of reds and blacks can signal territorial dominance to a rival or stress to a predator. The Gila monster of the American Southwest uses its striking black and orange or pink pattern as a fair warning for its venomous bite, one of the few lizards in the world to possess one. In the Amazon, some Minnow lizards flash a brightly colored dewlap, a flap of skin on their throat, in complex sequences. This is not just for attracting mates. It's a territorial display and a potential warning to intruders. This flash of color is a calculated risk, momentarily breaking camouflage but delivering a powerful message. It is a high-stakes gamble where a flash of brilliance can be the difference between life and a predator's next meal. Cinematic macro shot of a bright green and red Amazon lizard displaying its neck frill. Jungle background, high contrast lighting, dramatic atmosphere, ultra-realistic 16:9. Overlaid text, the flash of survival. In the untamed heart of the jungle, color is the universal language of survival. It is painted on the skin of tiny frogs, woven into the wings of deceptive butterflies, and banded across the bodies of lethal snakes. Beauty, in its rawest, most natural form, is rarely just for admiration. It is a warning, a disguise, a weapon, a code. It is a story of evolution, a predator and prey locked in an eternal dance where the brightest hues often signify the gravest danger. These are the poisoned beauties of the wild, a breathtaking and fatal gallery of nature's most brilliant and deadly creations. Cinematic montage of colorful poison animals, frog, snake, butterfly, glowing softly under sunlight, misty Amazon jungle background, ultra-realistic 16:9. Overlaid text, poisoned beauty. Which one of these deadly beauties amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and subscribe to Hidden Wild for more journeys into the secrets of nature.